totally calling your number. Nobody's answering. How dare you have this number flashing across off screen and no one's answering. If you would answer, seriously, it's the least you could do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Least We Could Do with your hosts, Jimmy and Dwayne.
What is that, God? Oh, what is that noise?
What'd you do? Oh, God.
What is that noise?
It's your microphone.
Oh, is that Jimmy?
Yeah, it's you, Dwayne. Nice.
Angry that we didn't give him the accolades that he wanted for his new microphone, and then so I was gonna lay it on thick. I was gonna talk about how he sounded like a golden god, and his microphone, the reverberance was spectacular, and there was nothing that could match it, not even my very expensive studio microphone, the RE20. Yeah, that's right. But no, what happened? Train wreck right off the rails, coming in out of the gates.
He was fucking with shit.
It's the least we could do. We told him not to touch the dials. Here we are, another show. Almost made it to 20 if we didn't take so many damn breaks. If Dwayne didn't have so many pressing issues with his family in Louisiana, we would have had 20, maybe 21. But it's okay. We trudge on. What a show we've got laid out. Are you ready for this, Kyle?
So ready for this,
Okay.
But I don't know if you're ready for this jelly.
Your jelly, I'm never ready for. It's more of a marmalade, and it if we're gonna be honest. But what a show!
Happened?
I don't know, man.
You there?
Yeah.
Hey, I just noticed we had 4 watchers, and then when you came back, it went down to 2. Just for the record, mark that on the tape. Did he just?
he just got out. Hey, why don't you tell us the audience about the sponsors?
Okay, yeah, let's get to the sponsors. It's the least we could do. We're here every Saturday, 8 to 10 Central Time, coming at you from Austin, Texas. Couldn't do the show without, of course, Ancient Astronaut Theorist University. One of the finest universities. Soon there's going to be stuff that you can learn about it. We're hiring people to work on the website. We didn't have a tech department in the school, so we didn't have any student labor that we could rely on. Okay, next we got Fluffy White Biscuits. We got to get a new picture of her new hairdo. This is an outdated hair.
Can you just stay here, Dwayne? You're fucking this up.
What is he doing? Fluffy White Biscuits is a longtime sponsor. Also, we've got Styko's Nut Scrub. Nut Scrub, cleaning Texas one nut at a time. Industrial hand cleaner. The dealer for our nut scrub came by the shop the other day. Is it Beards? No.
Nope, that's not the other day.
He just can't. He's like a little child in a candy
Right,
store.
he has
And
to
can't
click on
stop
things.
clicking buttons.
It's okay.
Even buttons that he's not in charge of.
Shut up.
It's the day after Christmas.
Okay.
It's the day after Christmas. You're supposed to press buttons. Okay.
And then so the dealer for the Styko's Nut Scrub was in the shop. the other day, and we were having a conversation. I said something to him, just in back and forth banter, and he goes, "Well, it is the least we could do." Look at that. Look at that. Psycho's Nut Scrub. They're
Nuts.
giving us the business back, and all right, nuts. It is the season for nuts. We got a lady that drops by the shop every year, and like she calls to find out how many people are there, and then like if the bookkeeper's there, I say 4, and she'll bring 4 bags of assorted nuts, and it's every nut. Like, are you a fan of walnuts? Got them. Pecans? Got them.
Right.
What are those? The cashews? Got them.
Yeah.
They're halved though. You won't find a full cashew in this bunch.
Why are they all halved?
They're all halved.
Why?
Well, that's the thing. You can go to the store and you can get whole cashew, halved cashew, and then like chopped cashews. It's like who needs all these
Preference?
options, and who doesn't know how to put a nut in a Ziploc baggie and hit it with a jar? I mean, come on.
Why do you need it halved? What is in the middle? Why are they splitting them?
They've got too much time with it on their hands, I guess. I don't know. There is probably a big conspiracy about it, and we probably should do some more research. Like, why? But do you know how the cashew grows? This is an interesting thing. Did you know that cashew grows on the bottom of a thing called a cashew apple? There's a cashew apple. This nut, let me say the drinking word.
How long is this story going to take?
There's an apple, and then on the bottom is a protrusion. There's a protrusion, and then that is broken off of the apple. And if you eat the apple is poisonous to humans. The cashew apple is a no-no. Okay, but you take that protrusion, and then you boil that husk off, and then it reveals the sweet nut meat. And I also learned this week, as a matter of fact, speaking of nuts, that it is called meat. It's called nut meat. In the culinary world, if you give some recipe instruction, you'd then say, work the nut meat into the souffle.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is this not called nut meat scrub?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Do we have any other sponsors? Oh, Austin Facial Hair Club. And
I'll see myself out.
Do we talk about the weather, Kyle? Austin Facial Hair Club store. It is Tony's job, but I work for Tony, so now I take over the shipping. I even made my name on the return label. So if you've got any complaints about any of your stuff, talk to me. It's my fault. Dwayne, how are you? Merry Christmas.
I'm well. I'm great. Christmas is fucking over, bro. There's no need for Merry Christmases at this point. It's done.
Okay.
It's all over.
You're past it. You've now.
Oh yeah.
This has been a weird Christmas for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I say probably for the last 5 or 6 years, I think maybe 1 year I didn't go home for Christmas, maybe 2, I don't know. Since I've been here in Austin, and I make the trek back to Virginia, fly into Dulles or Reagan National, and then take the metro and go see my parents. Right?
Whole fucking itinerary. Just tell this goddamn story.
Well, I'm saying I didn't do it this year, and it was weird, but at the same time, it made sense. So it wasn't like I was missing out on something.
It made sense not to go.
Yeah, there have been times like when I was going back to school, maybe the money, it would have been like, listen, if I don't work, I'm gonna be so behind the 8 ball. It's gonna really hurt me in January. I gotta just stay. I can't make it home, finances, and that sucked when you're sitting there by yourself on your own. Like, maybe I should have just worked a little harder during the fall to save up some money so I could take this vacation. That feels bad. Yesterday did not feel bad. Did it feel bad for you? Did you miss out on anything, or did you get everything that you wanted in your Christmas interactions?
Yeah, I got everything I wanted. I pretty much. Yeah. Did I really get everything I wanted? I don't know. I wanted a normal fucking Christmas where I could fucking do shit and hang out with people that I love. And while I got to hang out with people that I love, I didn't get to hang out with the normal people that I would normally hang out with.
Do you have a second family? Is that what's happening here?
I have a second family. I have all of you guys,
Okay.
yeah.
Because we normally do. I think normally Paul and Diane would throw a little what is it? The Misfits of Toys Christmas.
Yeah, Misfit Toys, and we probably would have had a couple of meetings and gotten together and done a gift exchange and had a club Christmas party, and
it's just not the same.
I would have been able to go out shopping instead of fucking sitting in here trying to surf the internet and figure out what I wanted to buy for people, and
All right. Well, you depressed me now. At first you started with, everything was great. I got everything that I wanted. And then you were like, on second thought, the world is falling apart around me and I'm losing my grip. Jimmy, help me. Well, look, I'm here to help you.
Is that a cry for help? Is that
no, I'm going to just one up your misery and tell you, like, so
what is this? What fucking is this? 19?
Listen, I drank all my whiskey on Christmas Eve. I drank all the whiskey on Christmas Eve, and I woke up on Christmas Day in a panic. Do you understand?
You were out of
hard you can't get whiskey on Christmas Day. Like,
no, because everything's fucking closed, bro.
The joke is that the folks that don't celebrate Christmas, like if you celebrate Hanukkah and you want to eat, the only thing you're going to eat is Chinese food. Well, if you want to drink, you've got to go to a Chinese restaurant. And what kind of whiskey are they going to have? I don't know, because I started to panic. But let me tell you, I just want to say, Willie is my man. Willie, you the man. And it is illegal. Well, it's not illegal, but you are not allowed to go on to Arcade Fire and solicit somebody to bring you alcohol. But hopefully, before they take it down, that guy will message you. And if he does, and it's Willie, you pay him whatever it takes, and he will drive a bottle of whiskey to your house.
I thought Arcade Fire was a band.
Arcade City Fire. Arcade City Fire is what I was talking about. That's the arcade. It was remember when Uber and Lyft left? That was the underground Uber and Lyft. Well, now they're just like the what is it? The Black Orient. What's the black web? The dark web. They're like the dark
city.
Yeah, and they solely exist for getting people alcohol on religious holidays where liquor stores are closed.
What is this again?
Arcade City Fire.
Where is Arcade City?
It's a group that you've got to join.
But is it in Arcade City?
I don't know where that is.
I don't know where that is either. That's why I'm asking you.
Where is Arcade City?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Well, should we Google it?
Well, I don't know, but you don't need to go there. They'll come to you with liquor. So I got my whiskey for yesterday. Me and the neighbors, we had a little socially distanced hangout. It was actually kind of, it was just quaint. Like, nobody had anything to talk about. Nobody had any gifts. So we didn't have any like uncomfortable conversation about the thing that we just gave somebody that they didn't care about, but then they had to be like, yeah, this is going to be great. I do need help with my organizing on my desk. This is going to really, and it's like, okay, I get it. You are just going too far on the thing that I paid $5 for at the Marshall's end of the bin clearance sale as I was buying me underwear, you know. So there was none of that.
Me undies at Marshall's.
But we did order Chinese food. Now, it took us. Oh god!
You found me undies at Marshall's.
You switching cameras on me, and you know I can't handle that. I just totally forgot what I was thinking about when you switched cameras. So look, so we got that. Is that water? So we got Chinese food. We ordered Chinese food. And we've got this Luke from Luke's Inside Out food trailer, right? Not Luke's In and Out. It's Luke's Inside Out. By the way, we've got a jingle contest. I'm announcing it right now. If you would like, we've got a contest.
We have a jingle contest?
Yeah, $20 is the top prize for the best Luke's Inside Out trailer, food trailer.
So
we should figure out what the full name of the trailer is that my neighbor has. Yeah,
Jimmy, you have not stopped talking
because his microphone is terrible.
since we.
It's
60 Can you hear me?
In 23 seconds.
Yeah. I was just letting you know that
nonstop.
That you haven't stopped talking. I don't know if you knew that.
Do I normally stop?
I mean, take breaths. Time to talk.
Yeah, you sometimes let people talk, but not today.
I know.
And it's not that.
I think he's mad about the camera, Kyle. I really do.
So at 2:00 we ordered the Chinese food. Right, we call it in.
Tell me about it, Jimmy.
And they said, okay, for pickup, and we were like, no, we want it delivery. And then
tell me more.
He says, no delivery until 4. And we were like, okay, well, that's fine. But see, we said that's fine, like deliver it at 4.
Yeah.
But he didn't understand that. And then so he was real clear on your order is 71. Your 71 is your number. You got order 71. Also, question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you were going to repeat something that somebody said and they have an accent, see what I mean?
Oh,
what was that? It can't happen.
It's hard to pay attention to what you're saying right now because you won't stop talking. The camera can't even pay attention. It just stares off into space.
If you okay, so look, if you're going to mimic or repeat or quote somebody who has an accent and maybe speaks in broken English, do you say it with that accent, or is that racist? This was a conversation that came up because somebody was repeating what the guy said, and they did it with a little bit of alliteration. Can you do that?
Yes, you can do that with a little bit of alliteration, though. I don't.
Okay, like let's say it's an Italian guy. I'm in Italy. Here's the story. I'm walking down the street and I see this Italian guy, and I go, "Hey, yo, Geppetto." Where's the local 5 dime store?
Whoa. Let's bring everybody coming in. The echo here.
Hold on. Somebody had their head. Did you jump the gun? We got to introduce them so they know when they're ready to come on.
You invited so many people.
Hey, Billy, your microphone is feeding back in, man. So.
Hi, Aaron. Hi,
Aaron. Aaron Johnston, fresh back from Disney World. Look, we're talking about this story. If you're walking down the street, you're in Italy, you see this Italian guy, you talk to him, and then you ask him like, "Hey, where's the nearest gelato shop?"
Wow, I heard about the gelato shop.
Yeah, they eat gelato. And then so he responds with these. This is, if I was to type it out, the words are, you go down the street and you turn over there, and it's right on the right. But if I'm telling you the story, I'm gonna be like, and then he said, hey, you just go down to the way over there and you turn around the corner and then you go to the right and it's right there. You know
what the hell is going on?
Oh man, I feel like I just came on too.
Like I'm just like, okay, I'm going to click the link. You just pull me into the middle of some just. Yeah, cool. What's going on? Why am I here?
Bringing you in would get him to stop, but
Merry Christmas.
It just continued.
Merry Christmas. Aaron, we brought you in. I'm bringing. Oh, do we still have a loop back on Billy?
We do now.
We
do now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but Billy, we got a loop.
Yeah, but Billy, we
got a loop back on your mic. I'm gonna bump you out.
What's
See if Kyle can talk to you. I don't know. Kyle, can you take care of that?
Kyle can't do anything.
Kyle can do everything. He can fix it.
Aaron, you just got back from Disney World. Was it the greatest place on earth?
Oh, absolutely. It's always the greatest place on earth.
Were you actually at Disney?
Yeah, we went to Magic Kingdom for Christmas Day. So Natalie said, I really want to go to Disney around Christmas time. And I was like, I'm off Christmas Day. Let's go. So we went.
Was it packed?
So I think there was a decent amount of people, but I think they sell like 35% of tickets. I think that's
okay. Gotcha.
All right.
So, I mean, everything's socially distanced. Super
lines and you didn't have to wait quite as much. Was it cool?
It was awesome. So yeah, the lines were technically longer, but it's just because everybody was spaced out. But we had to wait for like 50 minutes on one ride, and the rest of the time it was basically we just went right up to.
It's not terrible.
No, not at all.
So I messaged you
for a second.
No. Listen, we're not interviewing people. We're not interviewing people. We're talking to them for a second.
It'll be fine.
And then we're. But
okay.
you're
other guy's stuff doesn't
questions
even work.
about Disney. No, you're going to get a copyright infringement. We can't talk about Disney.
We can
yeah,
talk.
You can. It's fine. I was there. I'm actually a owner of Disney now, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I give you permission.
Gotcha.
Well,
I was asking now, so fuck it. Go ahead, Jimmy.
What I was going to say is I messaged you and I messaged Sakura, and you're the only one that responded. So you're number one in our hearts right now.
Absolutely. I should always be number one in everybody's hearts. Everybody knows that I'm the better looking, more superior person on Talking Beards.
And then so I saw that you guys had Drew McNaughton on your show.
No, that was you guys.
No.
Oh, you guys didn't have him on?
So you all had him before us, so then we canceled on him.
Oh.
We're like, oh, you were already on those other guys' show? Sorry. And then we made sure that he couldn't even pop in on us, so we just canceled our show altogether for the rest of the year.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think you made the right move.
Yeah, me too.
Was it a good year for you and Natalie? For you and Talking Beards?
Yeah.
What were the highlights? What were the lowlights? Don't tell us the lowlights, though.
No lowlights. So highlights of the year. I think one of our highlights right now was, our Christmas trip. It was freaking amazing. We had a great time. Natalie and I basically hung out all year. We did probably in January and February as many beard competitions as we did the rest of the year. So that was pretty lame. What?
It was a good 2 months.
Yeah, man, it was a good run of 2 months. We did like 4 or 5 beard competitions, and then for the rest of the year, I think maybe 4 for the rest of the year total. Wow. We had to cancel ours. That super sucked. I waited to the last possible minute, and that was definitely a negative. We still did whatever we could for the charity and all that good stuff, but I mean.
You guys made a lot of money this year. You guys did some good stuff. And, the reason why we put this show together was so that we could get together with folks and maybe take 2 hours out of their mind off of the craziness that surrounds us. And, I'd like to say that you're doing a public service, and I hope that you'd say the same thing to us.
Absolutely. I mean, our public service is obviously better than yours, but that's fine.
Oh, God. He is right, though.
Natalie says yours is better, but did you know that you have competition on the Talking Beards Network now? I didn't even really think about that when that all kind of came together.
What do you mean?
Show Saturdays.
Yeah, there's a Saturday night show that Sean Glander does called Big Sexy Saturday Night. So he's our 5th/6th show on our network.
Thanks for putting that on our show.
Well,
Rick.
Oh, well, y'all's is better. Sean sucks.
Yeah, I heard he punches babies and
Absolutely.
has been known to just like go to old folks' homes, open the door and cough, and then run off.
Punches babies in the
Yep,
anus too.
Exactly it. That's exactly what he does.
Well,
but
Aaron,
I would. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna get Billy on here.
Well, I was gonna tell you Talking Beard's good stuff, but that's
okay.
fine.
Tell us some Talking Beard's good stuff.
Yeah. Give us the good news.
I mean, I was gonna say that we created our network this year, and now we have 5 shows instead of just our 1 show, and we've done 2 competitions. And I think they were both pretty successful online competitions. And together we raised about like $23,000, something like that.
Is it really only 5 shows? I thought it was way more with all the links that are in every fucking post you guys put out.
Jeez.
Right, man.
Too many links.
Sell, baby.
Link. It's about as many periods as we have in our email address. It's ridiculous.
Don't advertise the network. They're actively working against it.
So this one's probably not updated. It's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't even say Saturday on that one.
Okay.
Pretty sure they stole that font from the WWE too.
No, they stole it from us. I'm pretty sure. We were definitely here first.
We were here first. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, we appreciate everything you guys do. We look up to your show and we both watch it. Obviously Scott does more than me because you've publicly called me out on that. But I've been on here more times, so that should count.
Watching tonight, is he?
That's right. Where's he at now?
Hearts.
Yeah, can't even respond to a fucking text message.
Number 1 in our hearts. Number 2 in natural goatee.
That's right. I'm the first.
What was he? 3rd in the nation? What was there only 3 competitors in that?
No, that was the time before that. He won best out of 2. Remember when that happened?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
you were there. Hey,
See,
but I told him this time at least he beat more competitors this time than he did last time. But he definitely lost.
That's true. But he didn't beat as good of competitors.
Absolutely, he didn't kiss anybody this time.
No, especially not on the mouth.
Yeah, COVID.
Well, you be good, Aaron. Happy New Year to you. Give a big kiss to Natalie. And I hope you guys got everything you wanted for Christmas. Thanks for everything and your support, and we'll be seeing you soon in the new year.
All right, buddy. Y'all have a good show and have a good night.
All right.
Okay, bye.
That's Aaron Johnston from Talking Beards every Tuesday.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for coming.
All right, let's see Billy's.
It does kind of sound like running water, doesn't it?
Where's Billy now? Just added him to the stream. Now he's frozen.
He's black. Let's take him out.
We lost Billy.
Kyle's still here. Hey, Kyle.
Oh, hey.
I lost Billy.
Yep.
What did I do?
Talked to him a little bit on the Facebook Messenger.
Oh, you did?
Okay. Yeah. I just said not sure, but there was something up with your stuff, and he said okay. So I don't know if he's rebooting or something.
Okay.
It's fine.
So I just want everybody to know that this is kind of our freeform show. This is our year in review, and then basically it's going to be Jimmy trying to tell the story of ordering Chinese food with a couple questions about what is and what is not kosher. What do you think? Can you say that the person
were you ordering Chinese?
Say I don't think you should. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we could talk about cancel culture. We could say, hey, you can't do that where you are impersonating somebody else's.
Did we just jump in time or something? What the fuck? How did we get to this part of the conversation? Am I that high?
That's what he's asking about. Yeah. He was asking about it earlier while you were fucking around.
So you can't do it. How do you do it? Like if
I'm so lost.
What if the person's talking in broken English? So like
earlier,
if they
Jimmy was explaining about this guy in front of him in line trying to order, and he didn't understand, so he repeated back the instructions in an accent of the Chinese person.
Oh, Jimmy.
An Asian accent.
So I look, I'm sorry if I'm being obtuse, but you know, I
Oh my God. He's just telling the story so he could say obtuse. Okay.
I'm not, no, that is not.
I'm out.
So look, the thing is,
Fuck you, Jimmy.
there was a miscommunication between the guy at the Chinese food restaurant and us placing the order.
Mhm.
And the food was not delivered at 4. And about 5 o'clock, we started to get worried. At 5 o'clock, we started to call. The phone was getting a fast busy, and we had to, God damn it. We had to. So now you're not going to talk at all because I can't look at the screen. Okay. This is what happens. And I hoard dead air. So I'm going to fill the time. Plus, there's a 10-second delay on your mic actually picking up your voice. So I don't hear you until I'm in the next sentence.
Now you're just bitching because you're mad.
No, I'm not mad. What I'm saying is there was a miscommunication with the order. And so it didn't get delivered. And then so for 35 minutes, I was calling over and over and over. I'm calling, trying to get through. And finally, hello, Szechuan River. And I said, where's order 71? He goes, it's right here. It's ready. It's been ready for a long time. They cooked that at 2:30. They cooked that food at 2:30 and it had been sitting on the counter for 2.5 hours. They didn't deliver it. We had to go and get our.
All right. That's a long ass time to sit on the fucking counter, and they were arguing about it forever.
Yeah, you were in Funky Town that whole time.
No, they weren't arguing. Like they were very calm about it. They were like, "Oh, hello, there you are, 71 right here. It's been ready." But meanwhile, there was like thousands of angry South Austiners. They were losing their minds because their orders had either been like not delivered, maybe got the wrong stuff, and that's not the time to complain. If somebody's
angry about, they were angry at you.
If they've opened their business on a Christmas day, you don't complain. You order the Kung Pao beef, you get the Kung Pao chicken, you eat the chicken. It's
Christmas Day.
Huh?
Was this Christmas Day?
Yeah, yesterday. Why would I tell you a story from
Why
last
would
week?
you do that shit on Christmas Eve, bro? And you're supposed to eat Chinese food on Christmas Eve,
No,
not Christmas Day.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think
It does. Yeah, it totally matters, man.
it's the only thing other than 7-Eleven. It's the only thing open other than 7-Eleven. So anyway, we got our Chinese food. Wilbur, God bless him. I'd paid high dollar from Willie for that bottle of whiskey that he delivered to me on Christmas, my emergency bottle of whiskey. I didn't even crack it because I drank Wilbur's free whiskey. Wilbur brought us a bottle of Tullamore Dew, and it was enough to go around. It was like he was the Jesus of whiskey. And so everyone had a nip. That's my Christmas story. So, no.
Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. That was a great story, Jimmy. Great story.
So, look, if you've been listening to this show for the last couple months, we started on the 1st of August, right? Here we go. We're taking it through the end of the year. We've had quite a few guests. We might have some of them join us. It'd be wonderful if you're watching on the Twitter, give us a chat. Oh, nobody's watching on Twitter. The Twitch, nobody's on Twitch.
No, there's 3 people watching. I don't know where they're watching it, but they're probably 2 of them are probably Kyle and one of them's me, I believe.
Why would you have your phone? Don't you do that? Do you watch? Are you streaming the show on your phone?
Am I streaming the show?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Because that will slow down your computer.
I need my phone to control the camera. Sorry.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. And then so your phone has to be connected to the Wi-Fi.
Billy's back.
All right.
You're just bitter is all. I get it.
I love your new microphone. It's glorious.
Tell me about Billy Broom, Jimmy.
Let me tell you about Billy Broom. This guy.
Billy Broom.
This guy, Billy Broom. I don't think since he's been on. He was our first musical guest.
I believe he was. Yes.
First musical guest on our show. He took the bullet and came on, was our guinea pig as a musical guest, and he's a good friend of mine. I've been hanging out with him. We also used to co-star in the Wild Bill Ogden's production of the Honky Tonk Holidays, which was canceled this year, turned into a claymation masterpiece. And then now he's doing the solo thing, unless he's renamed it. I always just kind of hope that like one day I'm like, hey Billy, what's the name of the band? And he's like, oh, I'm calling it Rainbow Saddle Time. And then I'd be like, Rainbow Saddle Time. And then I'd be like,
Yeah.
Billy,
No, man,
we still have the feedback.
The next thing is Billy Broom. It's Billy Broom now. So I mean, we do.
Billy, we still have the feedback.
How is that possible?
What have you got going
crazy.
on? Let's talk it. Let's talk through it.
I'll tell you what.
We've got time.
Getting that feedback for real?
Oh wait, let me see.
I've got.
What have you got going on?
Me.
Let's talk it. Let's talk through it. We've got time.
Oh,
do you have? Oh wait, let me see.
The internet.
Oh, do you have the internet? You've got the web page open. You've got the web page open. And if you've got do you have? And if you've got the least we could do on Facebook open? The least we could do on Facebook open.
I did, but I cut it out. I got rid of it. I know. You're the only thing running. Should be in my background. Just you.
Just me. That's interesting. Just me.
Yeah, just you, man.
Like just me. That's interesting.
And also, I have
touching me. Like just me.
Yeah,
touching
that's all I got
you,
right now.
touching me, touching us, touching you, reaching out, touching us, touching me, reaching out.
Give us a call on the phone number down at the bottom. We'd appreciate that. Just call us on your phone.
Call us on the phone, Billy, and we'll real good. Oh yeah, no, don't hang up.
Yes, totally.
Just call us on the phone.
Me out. Yes.
We'll see you on the video. We'll mute you, but then we'll talk to you on the phone. That's what we'll do. Is that what you meant, Kyle? Yeah. Call on the phone.
Let's try.
And we'll do it. There we go. This is gonna work. Freaking technology to solve any problems.
All right.
Except for my microphone.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, should be there.
Any
problems.
Let me turn off your sound on your computer, and then I'll feed.
Okay.
I'll
for
feed
my
it to your
microphone.
Baby bird.
Mute that mic. Is anybody trying to mute his mic? On the
should be. I'll mute the mic right now on mine. Yeah, everything should be muted now. It should be.
There we go. Billy Broom coming to us live from the. Oh, he's on a delay.
No.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, cool. How you been?
Now, I'm good, man. How was your Christmas?
It was good, man. Different Christmas, much like the year, all different. So you get to enjoy it in a different way. It's good. I really enjoyed, speaking of Wild Bill stuff, I really enjoyed that claymation thing. I don't think we would have got to see that had it not been for this. So there's been a lot of, that's one of many different things that has happened that is really cool, because I thought it was good. He did a really good job on it,
I just imagine he had some sleepless nights working on it with all the hard work he put into it. Bill, what kind of projects you got going on? Is this your hibernation time, or are you bursting into 2021 with some hope of some good stuff? Give us some good news. What's the good news?
Man, I'm hoping for some shows to get to go play some shows, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've got some songs already recorded to pretty much. I need a couple more to kind of finish out a full length album, but I have a bunch of songs already recorded and a bunch of stuff kind of written. So I've got a lot that I can choose from. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna put out an LP this next time or just slowly trickle out singles. Maybe that's the new way of doing things. Who knows?
Well,
know,
I know you've still been doing. I chime in every other Sunday, maybe when I'm not already asleep because I'm an old man. But you've been doing the
Yeah.
streams. Everybody should go and tune in and listen to Billy sing some songs. He'll even take some requests, and you do a little
Yeah.
drinking game, don't you?
I do a drinking game. I do. Well, I do. I got to kind of give away the drinking game a little bit. I do all my own songs, so I say they're one. If it's one of mine, take a drink. So you're pretty much going to take a drink every song. Occasionally, I do a cover, but I call that like bingo free spot. You know what I mean? So that's also a drinking section,
right?
It's it's a good time. Hopefully, it's a good time. I've been steady. Steady doing it, just keeping up with it, just more for me to, keep playing music in front of anybody besides my couch, because,
Right.
and I've had a lot of people who come and watch. It's so awesome to have them, man. Lots of friends, I kind of get to talk to people that I don't normally get to talk to, and I used to, so it allows that.
It's been a huge departure. I mean, like we all went through it, something like this when the Horseshoe closed up. So I feel like we kind of learned how to find each other, at different bars. Now we can't even go around to different bars to look for each other. So,
dude, the shirt I'm wearing is, I got that shirt on right now. You see that, right?
Oh, the
shirt.
Man, I never got one of those. I'm so mad.
Oh, dude, we gotta work that out. I think I know who I can talk to. I think I can make that happen.
I think I need a schmedium. No, I need an extra large. Yeah. Bro. Well, Billy, thanks for putting up with this, and thanks for being the first guest on our stupid show.
Yeah, man, I like your show. I'll watch it. I'll watch it on Facebook. So I think it's I think y'all are doing some good stuff, man. Y'all keep it up. I dig it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is another thing that happened from the whole 2020, so that's cool too. Y'all got your show, and that's really cool. So
we enjoy it, man. We like it sometimes.
I mean, you might have probably already done it anyway, but just kind of lit a fire under me to do a bunch of things that I was like, I probably won't have time to do this. I'm like, well, look, I've got a lot of time to do this. Let's just give it a try. Why not?
Exactly. Well,
and it's good. So,
well, Billy, what is it? Billy Broom ATX.
Yep. And all that stuff that I'm putting out now is under Billy Broom. So I've got a new video out that's on YouTube under Billy Broom Music. So you can go there and it's like an animated to my first single that I released out. So
that video is awesome. Who was it that did the animation for you on that?
I had a friend of mine in overseas do it for me, likes my stuff and kind of put it together for me. So I thought that was really cool,
It's a really good video.
Yeah, I thought she did really good work on it. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it when I saw it. I was like, wow, this is really amazing. Thank you so much. So,
if you don't mind, I'll put a link to it on our page so everybody else can see it. And then while they're there, I'm sure your Venmo is on your profile. Send them money.
It is.
Yeah.
It is there. If you dig it, that's cool too. And I appreciate that, Jimmy. And thanks a lot, y'all. I'm sorry for being a pain with the whole sound and everything.
It's all right.
All right, man.
But I appreciate y'all having me on the show. And I'd love to do it again, too, where we could just get together and just kind of have a full-on show before I could get another try at the first time.
You got it, man.
Yeah, man.
You got it.
I really. Well, I hope y'all have a good go ahead. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I was just going to say, I hope to see you soon after the new year. And I know you got the kids, you got the wife working in some of this. So is she getting vaccinated or have they vaccinated her or anything?
She has not yet. She's more, she doesn't work for the hospital. She works for home health kind of stuff as a nurse. So they're like the next line. I think they're supposed to get the next kind of batch. Right now, I think they're hitting all the hospitals or the staff of the hospitals. And then the over 65 or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but I think she was next in line for them. So that's
Yeah.
a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it's just me. I live in this tiny apartment. I just keep my bathtub filled with lye, and like if I feel real raspy in the morning, I think I've got it. I'm just gonna go lay down in that tub. But
You
I've
might
been
not even have
fine.
to lay in there. You might not even have to lay. You might just have to roll a few times. You know what I mean?
Right,
Just,
right.
And get out. And you
Yeah.
could use it over and over again. I wouldn't use it. I don't think that would work out well for you. But I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
Right. Well, you be good, Billy.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm sure I'll see y'all next year. Y'all have a good New Year's, and thanks again.
Hell yeah, Billy.
Peace and grease. Billy Broom, everybody.
Weird, man.
Billy Broom, ATX. I think, what is that? His Instagram or his Twitter, Kyle?
Yeah, both maybe. I don't know.
But the Silo Road album, I freaking love it. But then the Billy Broom album, or the second Silo Road album that I've got right.
It's over there somewhere behind that Dwayne Mark album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm wondering what's going on here on this Dwayne Mark. Is that part of the printing? This faded stuff, or is okay?
It's part of the image there.
I just started to have like a little panic attack because I thought that maybe he had.
Chandra can tell you all about that album cover there, buddy.
I thought maybe he had signed something special to me, and it was starting to wear away.
No. Why would?
Yeah. All right. So we got a couple.
End of 2020, bro.
What?
It's almost the end of 2020. We got like a week left.
I believe New Year's Eve.
Hey, we got our first comment of the night.
New Year's Eve is.
That was StreamYard.
What are you doing?
StreamYard was our first comment.
Yeah.
Then Wilbur.
When's New Year's Eve? Is that Wednesday or Thursday?
Like the 31st.
Yeah. What day?
Fuck, man. I don't know. Do I look like a calendar?
I mean, you have a child. Don't they ask you like, what
Thursday.
day is it today?
Thursday, motherfucker.
Okay. So New Year's Eve is Thursday. So New Year's Day. Okay. So we're doing the show on the 2nd. So all the excitement's going to be over. But
I bought $300 worth of fireworks.
Ew.
Why? Fuck some shit up.
But you bought them local?
Yeah.
They're not going to be any big ones, right?
Yeah, I got some 60 millimeter artillery shells.
Like the big ones?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How far up in the air do those go?
Pretty high, man. Pretty high.
You can buy those at just a regular
about 200-300 feet if I had to guess.
Just at a regular Texas roadside fireworks stand, you can get those.
Yeah, in Hutto.
Oh, you got to get outside of Travis County?
Yeah.
Is it illegal to drive them back in?
County, bro.
Right? You're not in Travis County.
I mean, I'm not in the city limits of it's not Travis County, but I'm not in the city limits of Pflugerville. So I'm right outside the city limits.
Have you guys heard? Is there a rumor? I don't know if this is going around on like the yard squawk or the neighborhood squawk. The next door app. But have you been hearing like percussion reports? Like it's almost like somebody's driving around shooting like dud fireworks.
I try to start rumors, man.
I'm saying we've been hearing this like for the last couple weeks.
Yeah, people
around 3 o'clock in the morning
shooting
somebody
off
drives around, but it's like
middle of the night.
Poof, poof,
Yeah.
poof,
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
poof. But then it sounds like he's moving, so it sounds like it's in a car and they're shooting
from the back of a truck.
But it's not a backfire.
Have you never shot fireworks out of the back of a pickup truck?
Yeah, but there's no firework.
All right, so maybe
I'm saying they're shooting they're shooting one of those what are those things called? It's a
shell?
A shell. They're shooting a shell,
but there's no report.
But there's no report.
And no
splash.
No air. Yeah.
It's just a boom.
I don't know. I mean, you live in
it's almost like a
area of town, man. Maybe it's
it's like a grenade launcher.
Maybe
just
that's what
shooting
it
like blank grenade launchers.
Yeah.
Have you not heard about this happening?
Dude, I stay away from all news sources, social media, all of it. I stay away.
Why? Why would you stay away from
Because all it does is make me angry, man. I don't like being angry.
Well, you know,
hell yeah, Wilbur.
Can we?
Yeah. Wilbur agrees. Hell yeah.
Can we have a conversation about this without resorting to anger? You know,
about what? About some rumor of a guy. Like, what is it hurting? Why are we even having this conversation?
Well, because I'm bringing it up just off this fresh news of somebody launching off a car bomb outside of the AT&T Center in Nashville, and I'm just wondering if I'm next on their list. If they're coming over here,
you be next on their list. What would make you next?
Drinking word is nuts.
And Wilbur. It's appropriate that we say that word right now.
Why would they be coming for me? Because I found them out. I'm on to them.
Who did you find out? The lizard people?
I'm on their coattails. I'm telling you that I believe there's somebody driving around South Austin shooting cannons out of their vehicle. And I have heard them.
Of what? The cannons of what? What are they shooting, Jimmy?
I have set up on this corner. I've put up 5 different parabolic microphones.
You set a trap, didn't you?
I've set them up so that they're recording 24/7. So if I hear the percussions, then I can triangulate their direction and know at what speed and rate of travel that they're going.
What does it matter?
Because then I got to figure out where they're going.
Who has been wounded by these projectiles?
We don't know.
Alleged projectiles. No one. There's been no reports.
What if they're going after people that are afraid to report it?
What is your concern?
What if they're going after people that are afraid to report it? What, like the folks that are kind of in the shadows right now, and that's not cool.
But is there any evidence of anyone going after anyone?
No.
Like, I don't understand your concern. I'm lost.
This is banter. Do we need to look at the list? Kyle, does it call for just a little banter or more banter?
Trap, more banter. Mas banter.
Oh, I totally forgot. I was going to put a post in the group me.
It's a trap.
So I want anybody that is interested in joining us to join us. If you'd like to hop on a video call, you may do that. We are ready for you.
Just sold on Jimmy's Bazaar.
What I sell?
2 more items. That quick.
What did I sell?
I don't know what it was. Probably Hot Wheels. Wilbur's online.
Okay. Did you bid on anything in the Austin Facial Hair Club? No, it wasn't the Austin Facial Hair Club. It was the Nationals Beard Team USA.
Nope, I didn't.
Nothing. You didn't bid on anything. Okay. Well, did you know that Wilbur supplied the sound wagon, the little record player?
Yeah, the
painted. He had it commissioned by P-Lander Yellow to paint it, and then he gave it up as an auction item,
and then he bought it.
He bought it. He bought it back. He is like such an art collector that he pays for the art twice. And
38 cents? You got it for 38 cents, bro?
I think 38 cents over the other bidder. But I was heavily invested in the auction. I ended up with 3 portraits, and I missed out on the SG Squire guitar.
Oh yeah,
that was painted by Kingo P-Lander Yellow. Missed out on that by a few bucks. I wonder who got that. Do we know who got that one?
No,
I hate them.
we don't. Do you really though? Did you need that SG?
No, didn't need it. I was very happy that
I didn't even know it was an SG.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you were like, "Hey,
What's
did
it
you see that?
SG?
Did you see that? I don't even know what like you called it a strat or some shit. I don't know what the fuck you called it, something stupid." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of things that aren't stupid,
right?
you know, let's
Look who it is,
bring on Dwayne Mark.
the motherfucker, you."
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dwayne Mark coming to us. Where are you at?
Ranger, Texas. I am honestly not 100% sure even where that is.
Okay.
I'm in a small town playing a socially distant, safe show to, I don't know, maybe like 25 or 30 people.
Very nice.
To make a little bit of money to try to get by. And I'm actually currently changing a string on my guitar between sets while I talk to you guys. So thank you for having me. This is a bright spot in my day.
Fucking consummate professional, bro.
Yeah. Well, look, you focus on that. I'm gonna get it even more interesting. Have you met Mandy Rowden?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Mandy, this is Dwayne.
Oh, hi, Dwayne.
Hi. I'm well. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mandy.
So two of the wonderful guests that have graced the show in these first four months. Dwayne Mark, he's playing live tonight in Ranger Danger, Texas,
Right.
at the Lone Star Theater, and Mandy Rowden, who's given us, she gave us the Christmas song. She gave us Hallelujah, Spend Christmas with You, and Shingles. She gave us Shingles.
Not to mention, she gave Jimmy one of the best expo relationships of all time.
Yes. She didn't know about the relationship.
No, I did. But Jimmy really enjoyed every second of it.
Did all of this happen tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again tonight.
So,
Okay.
Dwayne, how's the Kickstarter going for the new album?
Well, it's done, and I'm going to keep that professional face on, and I'll cry in my Wheaties tomorrow. We didn't make it to our goal, but
shit. What does that mean?
What that means is we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to put out the physical copies of the new EP that comes out. The good news is the EP releases digitally on January 22nd.
Okay.
The bad news for any audio heads is that it is digital instead of the all analog experience that we like to put on records. So it's not that bad of news. And you know me, I'm a tenacious piece of shit. I will find a way to put that out in the next year, but we just don't have the funds yet. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Mandy, when are you going to start Girl Guitar Records so that you can start producing Dwayne Mark's albums?
Well, as much as Dwayne Mark is probably dying for me to produce his album, we haven't really talked about it yet. It's one of those weird things about how we just met like 40 seconds ago. And
I was just wondering, and I thought maybe these guys were going to answer this during this segment as to why we never met, Mandy, but I guess we can talk about that later too.
Well, okay, I can explain because I think Jimmy's intimidated and didn't want to introduce Mandy to you in fear that he would lose out on his relationship with her because you are one sexy hunk of man meat, you know. So
Here, I'll help you, me, Jimmy, and Mandy out.
Yeah, cover it
There
up.
we go. Is that better?
You're like an Arabian princess with that mask on.
That's honestly quite the compliment to me.
Wilbur and Brian Nelson are having an entire conversation in the
by themselves in the chat room.
Yeah.
Dwayne, good luck to you in the new year. Thanks for coming on our stupid show. Thanks for letting us support you. I'm guessing that this means that the money that I put to your Kickstarter is going to be back in my bank account. I'm going to hit up your website, which is IHateDwayneMark.com, and I'm going to buy all kinds of shit because I love you.
I love that. The only bad news I have for you, Jimmy, is that money never left your bank account. So if it's gone already, that's your fucking problem.
Okay, I spent it on drugs.
Jimmy sucks.
I love you guys. Thank you for having me on again.
care.
I really do gotta go. I look forward to being on the show sometime again this year.
We'll see you
next
soon.
year. Next year.
Yeah.
Love you,
Dwayne
bud.
Mark,
Great
everybody. IHateDwayneMark.com is his website. You should go and check that out, Mandy. Maybe you can sign him on your label.
I'm here.
I mean, that's the next thing for you, right? Is that what's going to happen in 2021? You're going to start a label? I mean, you've got like this incubator of hot babes, hot moms, hot like movers and shakers in the local government that are making hot music for all of us to jam out to.
Hold on, I'm texting her now.
Who?
She'd be so excited. Margaret Moore.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that-
Is she still able to arrest me?
Until like midnight on New Year's.
Find me some mistletoe. You know what I'm talking about?
Here we go. Another relationship.
I think she's tired of our type. I've been teaching her guitar lessons on Zoom, and up until the other day there was a bong thing behind me. Not my bong, but it doesn't matter. I was teaching guitar lessons to the district attorney with a bong.
It's strictly for CBD. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My guy writes CBD on my bags all the time. I'm like, does this work? He's like, let's not try it.
Totally.
I was like, okay. Going home. You listen, the Hallelujah song, I have it on my rotation on my phone. When it hits me, it hits me. You know, it's a gut puncher because it gives me hope, and I think of tomorrow and flying up into heaven and never having to see any of you again. But then, but I also loved the Christmas with You. We played that on our show, I believe, and it was
no way. Thank you.
Yeah. What is it about Christmas and you in songs? You've got this is 2 Christmas songs. Are you a one-trick pony? Can you only write about Christmas?
Oh, Jimmy. I'm not an these. Do you just make this up on the spot? In Girl Guitar, we have a Christmas songwriting challenge every year.
Okay.
There. That's all it is. There's really nothing more to it than that. But it's kind of fun.
Now,
that's why
do you ever in the middle of your lessons go, hey, have you met Jimmy? Can I give him your number? Do you ever mention me in any of your lessons to the girls?
Pretty much always. They get a free koozie and your number.
Okay.
When they sign up.
When they sign up.
If you see this on your caller ID, ignore it.
Block this on all communication devices.
Not answer. Save this in your phone as do not answer.
I hope that's not true. How's my man Rogers?
He's doing good. He misses you. We missed you specifically at my graduation party. Thank you.
Sorry. Well, you moved the time, and then I was like, oh, that's during my show, and then we canceled the show, and so sorry I missed your party.
Hold on, we canceled the show. So what was your excuse for missing?
Yeah, right. You just talked yourself out of trouble and back into it.
Yeah.
It was not my fault. You changed the time. I was ready for a 3:00 party, and you changed it to 6, and I was like, it's cold.
And then bets were off. Remember when you graduated from college and it was like a really big deal? And
Did you come to my party?
Yeah.
Did I have a party?
Showed up for support. Yeah, I get it.
Support. I bought you a Texas State University mug.
Oh, you did. Yeah, but look, no one thought I was going to graduate.
Did anybody think I was?
Yeah, they were like, of course. If she puts her mind to it, she's going to succeed. She's Mandy. She does everything that she... I mean,
nobody thought you were going to graduate, and you were the only one that thought you guys were dating. So it's fair.
it doesn't matter how dumb your idea is, like bringing Rogers home, or that truck that you bought in Montana, you know, or the fact that you think a Prius is a good car.
What is your problem with the Prius? I was so pissed at you on Facebook the other day.
I know.
So
I just slammed your Prius, but I was just slamming Priuses in general. Like, Texas is not the state for Priuses. I'm just telling you, there's other states that have a more temperate climate.
What is your car? What's your car? A Mercury from the early 90s?
I'm driving a 98 Honda CRV.
You remember when you got that Ween sticker on the back of it? And we put duct tape on it that made it say "I love Wiener."
Mm-hmm.
But did I put that on my Mercury Sable?
Yeah, it was huge. It was like the whole back windshield.
I mean, that was the only thing that could possibly make that car cooler. Was a Wien sticker. Yeah.
I love Wiener.
Well, and yeah, when it said "I love Wiener," that was funny because I didn't see it for a week. And came out like on a misty day, and then I was like, "How long have I been driving around town, telling people about my wiener love?" Mandy, I miss you. You're another one of my buds. You're one of my buds from the Horseshoe.
Oh boy!
And
the Horseshoe.
Do you know that? Hey, you still there?
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you heard what I said. I have a new record coming out on January 22nd.
I'm already on your website.
Oh, we probably didn't put it up there.
Okay.
No,
well, I'm gonna join.
We're terrible at this.
What's this?
We are really terrible at this.
Oh, that is. Good job, Mandy. Yeah.
That's it.
I told you it's terrible. We need money to put up a new website too.
This is the one that comes out in January. It's on your website. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Well, all right.
But
anyway,
January 26th. He said 6th earlier. Let's just say the 2nd. Like January 22nd. Everybody go get Dwayne Mark's album. What about you? You got anything new coming out?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. In early March, my new record called Parachute is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one with the singles I've been putting out.
Okay, so Christmas with You and Hallelujah will be on there.
Let's be clear. It's a song called Sing Hallelujah. It's not The Hallelujah.
Okay. Is there a song called The Hallelujah?
Everybody's like rolling their eyes. If anybody's watching this, they're like, another freaking hallelujah. But it's a different freaking hallelujah, smart ass.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now look, and the great thing about that video is I'm freaking in it. I feel like I steal the show with my hand in front of it's actually this shot.
Yeah.
If you were, because that's how creative I am. I just said she wants me singing this lyrics, these wordy words in front of a camera. Let me get creative. And I went like this. Perfect. And I put my hand in front of the things for emphasis.
That's how I could tell you were serious.
Did you feel the power of my performance when you watched it?
I did. It was mostly the crying.
I did moisten my eyes. Kyle's loving you on the show. He wants you to come back weekly to roast me.
Kyle, we had fun with this last time, right? Like mostly Jimmy asked questions and then I made fun of him and you laughed and we bonded and everything was pretty cool.
Can you see Kyle losing his mind in the bottom corner? Well, Mandy, I love you. The America loves you, and you're America's sweetheart. Everyone says so, and I want you to keep doing wonderful things. Make sure Roger stays out of trouble, and give him a hug for me. That and the kitty. What's your kitty Meow Meow's name?
Pixie and Emmy Lou. There's two of them.
Emmy Lou, and what's the other one? Pampalone.
Yeah, Pixie.
Pixie.
Girl. Yeah, they're listening right now. They're pissed.
There I am.
There he is.
Where did you get
Look
that
like
shirt?
Wolfman Jack. I did wear a busy shirt. Like I know that they were like, "Oh shit, this guy's got
That
way
fucking
too." Do you
silk?
see Ancient Astronaut Theorist Universe? No, go back.
Is your
Go back.
shirt fucking silk?
Look, I set it all up. There's Ancient Astronaut Theorist University on my monitor screen right there.
What you could do is put the name of the show in there too.
I didn't want to be self-serving, Dwayne.
What Ancient Astronaut Theory University is you too,
It
motherfucker.
is. That's right. Don't you ever forget it. That's me. That's my soul.
That was me yelling at you,
Okay.
directly at you.
We're way over. It's time for us to take a break. Mandy, give Dwayne some inspiration to quit smoking. He's going through it right now. He's having a hard
I am
time.
12 days.
Like, how long do you have?
I'm
Dude.
12 days in, bro.
That is so badass. Coolest thing. I got
Maybe
my
12 days.
life back. Y'all don't want to hear talk about making Jimmy cry or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I would love to give you some inspiration. Quitting smoking is the coolest thing. Your life gets nothing but better.
I asked him to quit with me, but he was having none of it.
Will I ever find love again
No.
when I quit smoking?
No.
Are you finding love now with the smoking? So what's the problem?
Maybe try something new. Maybe.
You idiots.
Maybe just give up
All
on
right.
love, bro.
Give up. Yeah, I have.
Just
I have.
love yourself first.
I do.
that?
I do.
How about
My
that?
neighbors downstairs
We all
complain
do it.
about it.
Yeah, because you do it in that fucking sauna on the balcony.
Well, it's the squeaky couch. I really need to get the couch fixed.
You got to stop making that face when you're in the sauna. I'm telling you, that's a problem.
It's a weird one. Mandy, God bless you. We'll see you next year. Please keep in touch when we've got something to plug, or if you're going to play. Are you playing at Lone Star Court anytime soon? Or
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play there in January.
cool, we'll be there.
Sure. Like my party. Cool.
Tell Gretchen I said hi.
I'll buy
Love.
your favorite beer and wait for you, like I did at my party.
Congratulations to your graduation times.
Like-
What did you get a degree in? Is it mathematics or robotics?
Yeah, both. Double major.
Double major, mathematics, robotics. Everybody's doing that these days. It's the hot thing.
It's called
Whatever you majored in, I know you're going to be great. One day you'll be president. That's what everyone's been saying. And Mandy Rowden, go to her website. What is it? MandyRowdenMusic.com? Just MandyRowden.com?
I'm jealous of Dwayne Mark. His website's better.
I hate DwayneMark.com.
Good one.
In theory.
So you're now regretting the Mandy Rowden HappyFunTime.com?
I'm buying that domain as soon as we get off here.
MandyRowden.com, GirlGuitarAustin.com.
Nice.
If you've got a mom that's hot and she's got mom jeans and she just wants to rock, go and sign her up for Girl Guitar. It's not just for girls, it's for confident hot women that wear sweaters and don't mind a little bit of smoke residue in a man's beard for a little bit, for just a little longer, because he's probably quitting soon.
It's gone now.
No, I'm talking about me. You're not single.
No, your shit is gonna be there for.
This is my single confessions. We got to take a break.
On her there for a minute, and then it went away.
What happened?
What?
I think I'm gonna go.
Bye, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Happy New Year.
Mandy Rowden, everybody.
What did you say?
I don't know. What did you say, Kyle?
You sounded real good there for a second, and
And
then,
then I blew it. Okay, yeah.
and then you didn't.
Okay. Well, look, let me just talk up this little break video. This is an old clip from an old show the Local Fix used to do with my buddy Doug Gray.
Hey, are we gonna get kicked off for playing this?
No, we can play this. This is my show. It's my old show, and there's no copyrighted
You
material.
own the rights to it?
I own the rights. Are
you sure?
Double Punch Kick Productions owns the rights. You're gonna see Ashley Ashley, I forget her last name. I'm so sorry. Ashley's in it, and Jack Sims, and you also see Steven McElwain. This is the old show, The Local Fix. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Hey, how long?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
Welcome back. As everyone knows, the holidays are fast approaching, and some have even reported hearing sleigh bells ringing.
That's right, Stephen. Christmas is upon us, and Santa is getting ready to make his big annual trip to deliver Christmas cheer to all the good boys and girls, and coal for, well, you know who. What many people don't know is that Santa also takes care of NFL players. You know this has got to be a monumental task, keeping up the naughty and nice list, and nearly impossible to do it by himself. Well, that's why sports commissioners teamed with the Jolly Fat Man and started a task force called SNOW, S-N-O-W, Santa's Naughty Observation Watch. His team of behavior analysts faithfully watch the behind the scenes of all professional ball players. Here to talk about the role of the SNOW is Elf on the Shelf, Buddy. Buddy, how are you?
Thanks, Jack, for having me. It's great to have the opportunity to talk about this new program. Santa is really excited about working with the NFL, and he thinks this non-program is really going to work.
So tell me about this new program that Santa has implemented to keep these multi-million-dollar football players in line.
Well, there's no need to reinvent the wheel, Jack. As you know, I'm an elf on the shelf. The program has shown to be successful with the boys and girls, so we just started a whole new program to work with the NFL players. It just takes a little more specialized training.
Well, there's no doubt this program is needed with all the headlines, but tell me more about this specialized training.
The elves working on this project are like the Navy SEALs of the Elf on the Shelves. They put us through rigorous 16-week training course. We cover it all.
I guess you could say you're going commando?
Well, actually, oh, I see what you're doing there. That's a no underwear joke. Don't f with me, big man. I've had a long day, and I got a list, you know.
Take it easy. Like, I don't have no quarrels. So tell us, why is this training necessary?
These are man-child millionaires with the self-control of an 8-year-old. I've seen grown men act like absolute babies. I've seen one quarterback throw fits.
That doesn't sound so bad. Everyone throws a fit.
No, sir, he threw Fitz, his butler, into a shark tank. You have no idea what I see. I once saw an offensive lineman eat 4 boxes of Lucky Charms and chased it with a live rat and Goldschlager. You don't get it. You're just a regular-sized person. You have no clue. Anybody got a light?
So what kind of training? What do you learn in Elf Week?
The first thing, you must be able to work through a contact high. This is a given. Next, you must learn to sit very still, whether it's on top of an elevator camera, a hot tub, or in a panic room. An elf must not move.
That sounds rigorous. Any other work hazards to teach us regular sizers?
Well, every night, an elf's job is to turn the safety on all the loaded guns in the house. And there's a lot of them. If there's ever a civil war, I'm going with Team NFL. You hear me? Work hazards. Where do I begin? Do you know what glitter does to a retina my size? Strippers are the bane of my existence with their glitter and that smell. Elves have an acute sense of smell. We can't inhale that much sweet stank.
Whoa. So are there any upsides to this job?
I was at a club last night getting bottle service. That's the only time I can interact with them because they get so high to the point they think I'm real, which is kind of cool. But look, I can't complain. At least I'm not a fairy. Now, those freaks have got it hard.
Well, look, that's a story for another time. Thanks, buddy. Hey, can you tell us who at the local fix is on the naughty or nice list?
Now, Jack, if I tell you, I'd have to cut you with a box cutter and shove you in a trunk. Or you can buy me a carton of cigs and I'll put in a good word for you with the big man.
Why don't you let me think about it? Buddy the Elf, everybody. Thanks, buddy. Be safe out there.
More local fix coming right up.
Double Punch Kick Productions brought to you the local fix. That's my old show. It was the only Christmas thing that I had to show. Did you guys even watch any of that, or did you step out?
I was listening.
Yeah.
Didn't watch a goddamn bit of it.
Well, it's funny. I used to write those skits. It was the bane of my existence. We're back. It's a local fix. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Look, the only thing I wanted for Christmas was for everybody. I wanted everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You still have time. Christmas isn't over in parts of the world, so you can go to youtube.com and look for The Least We Could Do. Find the thing, and maybe Kyle put the link. You can subscribe.
Dude, I what I said before the break, I apologize. That was out of context.
What did you say?
You were talking about something, and I was like, yeah, man. Like Jimmy was talking about himself, and I was like, yeah, Jimmy, I got a boner for you, and then it went away, and it was because of that. But it was way out of context. And
okay.
You had a boner for Jimmy.
The timing was bad.
My timing was way off,
yeah,
and I apologize. And Mandy, yeah, that was.
And then she was like, "I'll leave you guys alone."
Right.
Do you think
I totally get that. When I thought back, yes.
Do you think she thought that you had a boner for her, and then you now don't,
or whatever? Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's what it sounded like, I'm sure. So I just wanted to
counter in.
Look, he's so embarrassed. He's so embarrassed. He is consummate. He's like always like, Jimmy, you can't make that joke. That's offensive to women.
And I did it.
Do a threesome with you, Jimmy, and Mandy.
No, I won't be invited. It'd be you
Pretty
need
sure
to.
that's what just happened.
Now you need to meet Rogers. You need to meet Rogers.
All right.
And then if you're in an intimate setting, make sure you call him by plural Rogers, because I mean he is not singular in any way, shape or form. He's a multiple Roger. So we're gonna have some more fun. I've got some more special guests that may be calling in. If you're out there and you're watching and you're just like waiting for your time, this is your time. Jeff, I love my buddy Jeff, who's chiming in, and I don't know if he's probably not doing any TV shows. Threesome. She wants a fivesome. Let's do a five. Let's work it. You know what? Tensomes. There's just not enough tensomes in the world. Am I right?
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Let's. How about we do this, Mandy? What about let's just work girl guitar in on this. on one of the nights, we just have like maybe just like a social. We just bring some of the guys. You put us up against the wall. We all put keys in a barrel or something. I don't know. We can figure this out. You know, we can do masks, blindfolds, paper bags for the dudes, whatever. We can. It's just a work in progress. I'm just saying that we're spitballing some stuff here. We got the phone number down on the bottom crawl. If I sent you a link with a StreamYard link, it's basically an invitation to join the show.
Wilbur says.
you just need to be set up to do like a Zoom call. You need to have your headphones. You need to have your microphone. And I just want to, this is the time. I want to thank everybody that has watched the stupid show throughout the year and paid attention for at least a little bit. I mean,
at least a couple minutes, maybe thrown a comment up somewhere that we maybe missed and didn't put up on the screen. And I apologize for that because I was probably drunk.
I mean, this is it's a bit of a labor of love. There was a conversation when I left my old show. I went through a little bit of a dark period, and that was also the beginning of the pandemic where I just felt like I couldn't create. Nothing was funny at that point. I mean, like, listen, I was like going on spiritual journeys to try. I remember like actively going on a spirit journey to try and heal the world. Now I didn't, but I mean, I went on the journey. No healing happened from me is what I'm saying. But I came away, at the beginning of all of this, saying to myself, there will be a time where I feel capable of interacting again. And then also I felt the biggest loss was me just like sitting around doing nothing, because that's like what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
I felt like I was missing out on people, right? And I was maybe letting them down. But I don't have the time to reach out to everybody.
No.
So I said, let's just do the show. And if they miss me, they can watch the show. Right.
Hey, they can see you weekly just by tuning in.
Here's my man, Wilbur. Wilbur saved me. He brought me the whiskey. I was out of whiskey. I had none. And then was that yesterday? You came on Christmas Day to deliver me Christmas whiskey, and I will forever be in your debt.
Saint Wilbur.
Huh? Saint Wilbur.
Jolly Saint Wilbur.
Thank you, Wilbur.
The patron saint. You know what? I'm going to petition the Pope. We're going to get you patron saint of whiskey. And that's a title that but this is, let me just tell you this before we ask you any questions. Now, let me just continue the streak of talking nonstop.
I bet I could beat you.
You came over
right there.
You came over to my house and you had a wacky tobacco cigarette that you smoked half of and you left in my ashtray. And it's COVID, bro. I can't smoke that. Like, how do you sanitize? How do you sanitize
Dude,
a half smoke?
Cone, bro.
Like, I now have to wait 10 days to see if you show any symptoms.
Just break down the roach and re-roll it, bro.
Yeah, it's a cone too. You're never getting anything on the weed.
Not. I guess
the weed's safe.
Yeah, damn, using logic. It's crazy.
Nobody said anything about weed. I said wacky tobacco. Is that the code? It was code for the
I didn't
censor.
say anything bad. I said weed.
It was code for the lawyers so that they wouldn't get us in trouble.
Jimmy's going to try and boost this. You can't talk about weed.
I boost the shows. I can't. We've had close to 10 people
off of a creative outlet. I mean, we had a perfectly good mid-show video every week by our good friend Paulie Hendricks.
And then because of
shut it down because you couldn't boost the fucking post.
Capitalism, bro. Who you mad at? You mad at me? You mad at the system? I mean, this is your forefathers that set this up, man. Carnegie Mellon.
All these motherfuckers are younger than me, bro.
I'm talking the steel dude that made steel. What was his name? Carnegie Mellon. There's the bank guy. Who's the bank guy? A savings and loan guy. Carnegie Mellon. And then the GE guy. He made the light bulb. Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah.
So.
Carnegie Mellon.
Wilbur, how was your Christmas? How's everything over your Saint Asylum, your house?
It's good, man.
Loyola sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's my only hoodie I could find.
Oh, what size was it?
Yeah, it was good. Nothing too crazy.
All right. Well, I have seen you twice in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
You delivered my portraits. You went to go see the Beardmaster General. You brought me the portraits. I appreciate that. You brought me the liquor, and you never asked me for anything. And I hope that continues in 2021.
Always will.
Okay.
And y'all had a good holidays so far?
So far, so good, my man.
Yeah, that was great.
Looking forward to a smooth New Year's
Load
and
shit up on fucking New Year's, bro.
But I'm telling you what, I am partying on MLK Day. It is gonna get crazy. And then you know what? Inauguration Day. That's a big party. Am I right? Is that when?
Gives a fuck.
I don't care.
Nobody
I don't watch the politics stuff.
Okay.
I am jealous of Dwayne and his fireworks.
I would say you come park your van in my cul-de-sac, but
it doesn't drive.
It's parked in the front lawn.
Well, Wilbur, thanks so much, buddy. Our musical guest is about to join us, Mr. Donovan Powers. You need to check out this interview and listen to his music. He's also a comic.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And thank you, Wilbur, for everything you do, for putting your money where your mouth is and buying the thing that you donated to the raffle. And I love that about you. You made an awesome thing, and then you were like, I can't let any other jerk have this. And you bought it back. And you're a damn saint. And the club's lucky to have you. That's the Austin Facial Hair Club. And nobody understands what's happening on your face, but I support you.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me, and y'all have a good New Year.
All right.
You too, Wilbur. Mr.
All right, good.
Barrel
Love you, Wilbur.
Fucking
right.
wild, man.
What's his? Was it Wild Beard or what? What's it?
Yeah,
Dreadbeard.
He's got a
Dreadbeard on Instagram.
Dreadbeard.
Follow Wilbur as his. I mean, the pandemic made so many things happen. You know, we can think about the darkness, but I say go to the light. Like seriously, if you are an atheist and you ever find yourself dead, you may not believe in the light, but then you'll be stuck in like a nothing zone. So you need to go to the light.
Do you even remember the beginning of the year, bro?
What happened?
Like, do you remember the beginning of the year? Like, I can barely remember the beginning of the year. Like, it feels like the whole fucking year has been.
I told you before, I was in a deep, dark depression about this time last year. And then the new year came and I was like, you know what? I'm like a freaking, I'm a pupa. I'm a pupa.
A pupa?
Coming out of my cocoon.
He's a pupa.
And I was emerging a monarch butterfly, and then boom, we get sucker punched with the China virus. And then here we are locked up. But our guest, let's bring Don Sonder, aka Donovan Powers. I got clarification, but then I've already forgotten.
Hey, that's okay.
What is it? Is it Don or is it Donovan?
I'm Donovan Powers, IRL. Sometimes on the internet, I call myself Don Sonder, but I feel like I haven't earned the right to be that pretentious yet. So Donovan's great.
Okay, now how'd I find you? I found you through my friend Sydney. She had posted your what's the name of the song? I want to play it. It's not a video, it's just like your face, but the song is badass. It's This Shit Sucks, right?
yeah, that was my most recent song.
Oh, we were supposed to play. You know what, Kyle, you screwed up. Did I bring him on the show? Or did you bring him on the show? You brought him on the show. I wanted to play Sunday I Read Your Email. Can we watch that real quick and then talk?
I would love that. That sounds wonderful.
Okay. I've put it in the show links, Kyle. It's if you've already got the other one linked up, make sure you don't play that one because I don't want to spoil that first hook. That song, it hits me. And we're gonna play it at the end, but we're gonna talk about why everything sucks. And then what's your job, Don?
So by day, I am a cybersecurity engineer. I work in offensive cybersecurity. So I hack computers for a living by day, and then I do bad comedy and shitty songs by night. That's kind of my shtick.
No, you've got the perfect stand-up comedy resume. Techie geek by day, and then it leads to stage stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's anything that Austin really needs right now, it's more people in tech doing stand-up comedy. That's exactly what the city of Austin needs right now.
But I mean, that's the only thing that's going to maybe bring us back.
Has right now, isn't it?
Unfortunately, I think it might be.
All right. So this is this.
I like.
This,
Wait, offensive cybersecurity. I like the idea of this. So you're basically testing their security and seeing if you can break in, telling them where they're faulty. Am I right?
Yeah. So we pretend we're the bad guys. We try and break in, and then when we get in, we tell them how we did it so they can fix it.
Please tell me you're not working for Firefly.
No comment.
Okay, he is. I knew it. Okay, so maybe you should stop writing these silly songs and getting back on the security. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, sounds great.
Let's now take a little listen to Sunday. I read your email. Is there anything you want to talk up on this?
No, it just it came from true life. I literally did wake up and read an email and hit up a wacky tobacco cigarette, like you were saying, and went in and wrote this. So okay. I think it comes through.
Here it is.
I saw your email and I read every word it said. The thing is that it's Sunday and I didn't get out of bed till 2 p.m. because I have crippling depression. Oh, no, so I got high, so I'm in no state to respond to your lawyer.
You got a good point.
Yeah, I just try and come from a place of honesty and truth.
Yeah. The depression's not gonna get any better if you hit that head on. What are you being sued for, Don?
I'm not being sued.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in my line of work, we have to spend a lot of time talking to legal counsels. It turns out when you find really critical vulnerabilities in companies, they don't get really excited to hear that news, and often that results in angry lawyers. So a large amount of my day is spent trying to coerce the egos of lawyers to not sue us for work they hired us to do in the first place.
So, do you agree with Shakespeare? Kill all lawyers?
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, comedy. How did you find yourself hating yourself so much to do this?
A question I ask myself and my fellow comics every day.
Yeah.
I started doing comedy in college. I joined an improv group there, and just like any loser in college who joins an improv group, it was the only way I was able to make friends. And so then I didn't have a choice. If I wanted to hang on to my friend group, I had to pour every ounce of free time I had into comedy, and it was kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Let me ask you this.
Did you just not have friends going into college, or did you move somewhere? Your friends stayed behind? Was it one of those things?
College was a hard reset for me. So I actually grew up in a very rural Wyoming town. My graduating class was like 20 people. And then you were talking about it earlier. I ended up going to college at Carnegie Mellon University. So you guys really teed me up for that one. So I went from Wyoming to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and kind of hit a hard reset button.
Pennsylvania, and then that's a weird place. So you're in a liberal bastion, like a bastion of liberal thought and all that. But then you're surrounded by, in that area, you're very close to some of the Amish culture and some of the Mennonites. Mm-hmm. So isn't it weird? I mean, but did you have Amish in Wyoming, or just racists?
It kind of a 50-50 split of the two. We didn't have Amish, but we certainly had Hutterites and other religious communities that are very similar sects to the Amish. So it was not necessarily new to me.
Hutterites?
I know, it sounds like a made up word, doesn't it?
Well, because the Amish have whoopie pies.
Chicken wings to me. And tits, but whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean Hooters. You
Right?
think about
Yeah,
boobs
it's the
right away.
first connotation.
But you know, the funny, it's so ironic, isn't it? Like I grew up because my dad's from Pennsylvania in Red Lion and Bel Air, or not Bel Air. Anyway, Red Lion, and you know the joke was to get to Amish country, you got to go through Blue Balls and Bird in Hands to get to Intercourse, Pennsylvania, where is like the home of the Amish. I mean, it you can't write stuff like this. So when you can't write stuff like this, where do you find your jokes, Don?
You know, I think you hit it earlier. Just from my deep hatred of myself, any ability to try and cope and get through. I think, you know, even with my growing up in a rural setting, but being someone who was very online, I've always felt a little bit detached from what was going on around me. And like you said, with just as backwards as it was hard not to find the humor in it. You know, to be surrounded by a lot of really horrible stuff, you kind of got to keep it light to get through the day.
Would you study? Did you study metal at Carnegie Mellon?
Yeah, they still have the steel foundries running. It's part of the general courses. You have to go in and learn how to smelt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was that your major?
Some crucible steel.
Yeah, you know, I majored in smelting and I minored in metallurgy because I wanted to be diversified going into the job market.
It makes sense. I mean, these are all skills that are highly prized. I mean, and if you were to, what is it called?
They will be highly prized.
Is it Reiki, or the art of turning things into gold? Is that Reiki?
I wouldn't know.
I thought that had something to do with leaves, but
no. So comedy, music, and your music's got a tinge of satire to it. Your email song covered, you know, topics like crippling depression, sleeping too much, not living up to your work responsibilities, and so many other things. It's yeah. But with the song, what is it? This shit sucks.
Yeah.
What tell us, and then the beat, like you're a beats master. Did you know that?
I appreciate that very much. Yeah, you know, music production has definitely been a hobby that's kept me sane. And I think my 2020 breakthrough has been like learning to love dance music. And I know that sounds like really pretentious, but like growing up, you know, I always had to be an intellectual. I always had to be the smart guy. And so I'd listen to jazz and classical music. And, you know, I had a pop elitism about me that I'm very thankful that I've reached an age in life where I've learned like it's okay to just like music that bops, like music that sounds good. So this year I've really been pushing myself and been trying to make like disco tunes and throwbacks to house music. But I always get stuck when I try and actually write a song because it's impossible for me to be actually vulnerable or sincere in any way. Like I'll try and write a love song and it just like, I don't know how to not make it the corniest, cheesiest shit in the world. So this is like all I know. Like when I've written this, you know, with this track, I wrote the disco beat first. And originally I tried to make a very sincere song. And it turns out that when I try to be sincere, this is the only way I know to express myself.
Well, you know, you're right. In that sometimes comics are, you know, like the comedy is their shield of protection.
Yeah.
For me, I was just always the funny guy on the playground. I made people laugh. That way they wouldn't punch me in the face, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was always a little smaller back then. Back then I was smaller. Don't get any ideas. Not you, Don. I'm talking to my enemies.
Right.
But
over there. Fuck.
But you know, like if you throw them off the case, it can be disarming and good. I'll give you an example. I bought a joke box on Amazon. You can do this. You can buy joke boxes like for fake products. Did you know you can do this? So okay, I bought this thing. It's just a box, you know, like my sister was like, hey, I got the stuff for the kids, but one of them's just this box. It's supposed to be a personal urinal, and it's a urinal that you could just like, if you have to pee, you just put this funnel in a potted plant and you just pee in the funnel.
Perfect.
And it's like, make the world your urinal. She's like, there's no urinal in it. I was like, do you really want me to send your 9-year-old kid a urinal? No. I was like, put all their shit in that box and give it to them. And so
why didn't you throw a funnel in the box?
The point is this. No, because I couldn't. It's being delivered from I ordered all this on.
Well, you could have ordered
Christmas Eve
and the funnel.
I ordered it on Christmas Eve. No, I was listen. I was sorting.
Good idea, if you think about it,
I'm sorting. No, I'm sorting through all these items, Dwayne, on can be delivered on Christmas Eve. I had a very limited timeline. I'm making these orders on the 23rd. Can it get there on the 24th? And can my sister get it in time to do this switcheroo without the boys being all snoopy? Because they're smart kids. They're sleuths. You know what I mean, Don?
Yeah, kids turn into like bloodhounds in December. Like if they can sniff out a present, they will.
Dwayne, you ever sniffed a present?
Yeah, I've totally sniffed presents. Hey, I'm wondering why we didn't reach out to the urine guy now. I'm thinking about it.
I'll message him right now. Casey?
Yeah, like, that drinks his pee.
Have you ever drank your pee, Don?
No, but I'm amazed at how often this comes up in conversation. It seems like societally we have a fascination with drinking our own piss.
Well, I'm telling you, we've got a buddy, my buddy Casey.
Yeah, he's a buddy.
Buddy can mean a lot of things. It's a strong word.
It was very
I don't know how to spell his name. Anyway, it saved his life. He started drinking his pee, and it completely cured up all of his arthritis. He used to like have a stutter, fixed that. I think he had crippling.
The only side effect was it made him a chronic pee drinker.
Yeah. Gargle. He does a mouthwash. He does a bath.
He bathes. Yep. He's got some. I think he had some that was like 2 years old in a barrel.
No, he's aging his pee. It's fascinating.
There's so many lives to live.
You brought up the personal urinal, and it made me think of him.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, like I threw the kids off because what was in that fake box was garbage Amazon Chinese manufactured gifts. And so the fact that they opened that, we're like, well, our uncle has lost it. He's got early onset dementia. He's bought us a personal urinal, and it was one box to share between the two nephews.
I think that they were disappointed there was not a funnel in there, because I do think it's a brilliant idea to just take a funnel with you, stick it in a plant, piss in it, and you're done. Right. How many parties have you been to where the bathroom is just full for a long time?
If you have to take matters into your own hands, I think that's completely justifiable.
I agree. I think it's a perfectly smart idea.
Okay. I will only agree with you on this because, I used to have a buddy who had a hole in his floorboard. Okay.
Throw beer can out of.
And he had a hose. He had a funnel and a hose that he would stick in the hole. Actually, the hose was just always in the hole, but the funnel was underneath the seat. But when he pulled out the funnel, you knew to divert your eyes and check out the scenery, because he was about to just start peeing underneath his car as he's driving.
Right.
Okay. And I work in the automotive industry. Sometimes we find random bottles filled with
bodily fluids.
Yeah.
And so they had a hole in their floorboard where they could properly dispose of it.
I'd love to dig into this for a second. Have either of you pissed into a bottle on a road trip?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have. Okay. See, I've never actually done that. I've always pulled over to the side and pissed on the side of the road, because my fear is the amount of volume of liquid that's coming out of me is greater than the size of the bottle. And I figure I would fill that bottle 3/4 of the way, and then I'd panic. I wouldn't know what to do.
That just means you're an optimist. I get it. It's fine.
I was just watching Dumb and Dumber, and that's exactly what happened there. Like if it's okay.
I mean,
like a tall boy,
about a 12-ounce bottle.
I'm a well-hydrated man. You never know.
You got to have something with some girth.
It's got to be
gotta have a voluminous bottle.
A Gatorade bottle is probably going to be okay, but you know,
3 liter of Coke.
But even a large Mountain Dew, if it's got the small hole, you've got to be careful because you need to perfectly, you know, like get the things lined up. You got to get the docking
both
going.
hands in this
You can do.
You have to keep driving still, and that's what confuses me.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
this is the only thing to think of is that you can use like a 44-ounce big gulp. Like styrofoam is fine; it won't break down from the urine, but you have to keep the straw in it to keep it from spilling, and that makes it very dangerous if you store it in the cup holders up front. But in the cup holders in the back, it's okay. If you have passengers, it's a problem. It could also be funny.
Donovan, how many interviews have you done since you became a star?
You know, I think this is probably my first specifically about music stuff.
Okay, so is this going off?
This is ideal. This is exactly
all right. Do you have any urine related songs coming down the pike?
You know, never say never. I don't have any in the vault right now, but you've given me a lot to chew on, so we'll see how that manifests over the coming weeks.
Now, when did you move from Carnegie Mellon to here?
So when I graduated, I got a job down in Austin. So I've been in Austin almost 4 years now.
So you graduated 4 years ago?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. And the comedy scene, how's it treating you? I know it's kind of shut down.
Yeah, it's tough times now.
Are you doing the mics or are you just kind of
Joe
staying
Rogan's
home?
going to open a comedy club.
Yeah, I hope things, you know, go back to some normal soon. I'll be honest, I've pretty much taken a hiatus since COVID started. But before everything locked down, me and my girlfriend, actually, we have a duo. We're called Sloppy Seconds. We have a monthly show at Fallout Theater, and we were also producing a few other shows that were running at Fallout. So right before things got shut down, you know, like things were going good. We were getting stage time. We were doing shows, and now it's kind of a big reset. So hopefully we can get that momentum back when things open back up.
Is it a cuck themed show?
I'll never tell. It depends on the night.
Oh, that's badass.
Well, I'm hoping that your success from being on the show helped supplant you as one of the higher tier comics in town.
I would hope so. This is my Carson moment. You know,
I have absolutely I have no pool in this town. I did share a stage with a lot of the heavy hitters that are still here and haven't moved to LA.
Very few of them remember it though.
Many of them have refused. I mean, I hit up at least 7 or 8 of them before you.
All refused to be on this show.
Yeah, I hear it.
But I like you, Don. Because
well, I like you, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
There's no line in you. How do you know Sydney? Do you know her from the improv world?
Yeah. One of the shows I produced, she was a cast member in, and we became friends that way.
She's absolute gem, and I used to work with her at KTSW down at Texas State, and she vouched for you. She shared one of your Instagram stories, and I thank her for doing that because that's what brought you into my world, and I so happy that you came on the show. Look, we got to do some memes. We're gonna go into some memes.
Time?
Yeah, you want to just stay around and do some memes? We just look at these stupid memes and we talk about them.
Hey, that sounds great. I'd love to.
Okay, it's time for Jimmy's meme corner.
Anyone got any?
Oh yeah, what is this? This is yeah. I posted this in the Arcade Fire. This is my post yesterday that got taken down. They removed it.
Cigarette post.
But I'm telling you, if you're a go-getter and you look for illegally posted ads in ride sharing Facebook groups, you can make some money because that guy made $90 on me. It was $50 for a bottle of Jameson plus a $10 convenience fee, and then $20 for a bottle of champagne, $10 convenience fee. What is that? That's like $120.
You bought a bottle of champagne?
Yeah, it was I was like, oh shit, I didn't get anything for my neighbor, and
on Christmas morning
she likes champagne, so I got her champagne.
Mimosas Christmas morning.
Anyway, this is not funny. This is just facts. I was just introducing. Also, this is last week. We had the "Never Gonna Give You Up" song.
Why is that a problem in those fucking countries? I don't understand.
We had that for like 5-10 seconds. We had that song playing in the background of a video. Cuba, Iran, North Korea, and Syria we're banned in now. So good job, guys.
Because they're all dictatorships.
Maybe like this show. I hope everybody gets one of these.
If you were in a dictatorship, your national anthem should be "Never Want to Give You Up."
That makes a lot of sense.
Are you giving? How are you doing on adulting this year? Are you winning, Don?
You know, I gotta be honest. I hate the idea of adulting because it just feels like, I don't know, guys. We can do better. Like, can't we like take showers and wipe our asses? I know 2020's been rough, but like, let's set the bar a little higher, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like paying your bills. Like, oh, gotta pay the bills. And it's like, come on, everybody's got to pay the bills.
Yeah. No one wants to pay their bills, but we gotta.
What else we got, Kyle? What's your username and password for Do you get this a lot at your job? Next. Yeah. This is important.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, speaking of which.
That stirs the soup in a different way. Next.
Hold on. I got a little something here.
What'd you get?
I got a little Christmas present.
This one, I love this. If football didn't exist, this would be a way cooler tweet. Jay Cutler passes physical and is officially a Dolphin.
I would love to watch that biopic.
I was watching the South Park episode of when was it Stan or Kyle's dad turned into a dolphin.
Look at that, Jimmy.
What is that? Oh, that's one of those vibrator massage things.
Oh yeah. Look at that thing. It's got some power. Listen.
Okay. But like, that's dangerous where you leave it.
Listen, it sounds like a motorcycle, bro.
Have you used it?
No.
Put it on your chest and sing the national anthem. Okay. All right. Blinker fluid. Oh my God. The funniest customer came in. She's like, hey, my check engine light's on. Also, my blinker's blinking fast. And then my dad told me,
what is this one for?
To have you guys, you know what that's for. It's a dick tripod. So she said, also, my dad said for you to check my blinker fluid. And I swung around and looked at her like, are you effing with me, lady? And she's like, yeah, my dad said to check the blinker fluid, said maybe that's why it's blinking fast. And so anyway,
trying to marry her off.
Trying to marry her. Do we have, did I put the invoice on there? Is that next? No. Oh, okay. Maybe the invoices. Anyway, we had some fun with the dad. I'll talk about that. If you've ever picked this up, you ever work in I mean, you're a college boy. You're college grad. You don't work in restaurants.
I think everyone has to have had a turn in the service industry. I think it makes you human.
Where'd you work?
I worked in an ice cream shop for a few years.
Oh man, asking for samples. Was it one of
yeah.
those ones where you had like the cold stone and you had to mix the shit?
No, thankfully it wasn't that intense. It was just like a little mom and pop shop.
Okay. Were they known for their custard ice cream or something?
They were known for being the only ice cream stand in a 200-mile radius because it was rural Wyoming.
Yeah, and they're like, you are crazy. You're closed for 8 months.
Literally, yeah.
You picked the worst
out here.
Much like what else are you gonna? You could have had a Wolverine shop. Wolverine meat.
Planning was
like
horrible.
Everybody's got Wolverine meat up here.
Even if there was a bar in that town, I guarantee you there was not one of those mats behind it.
No. Next. Now we can shake hands. Oh, yeah. Finger guns. I've been doing the finger guns a lot lately. Have you guys been finger gunning?
Man, a little. I to be fair, I never really stopped finger gunning.
Okay.
So
yeah, you're probably too young to finger gun, Don, but
I feel like it's just a hard move to do on a Zoom camera. Like it's never quite the right angle.
Yeah, I try and do it, but then I get off camera, and then you guys are just like, "What's he doing with his arm?" It's weird. Next,
you do it weird. You put your arm straight. It's weird.
If you've ever slept with a band dude, don't worry about what's in that vaccine. It's so true.
Don't worry about what's in the vaccine.
Next.
Like,
Next.
Marijuana.
Supposedly this is a real repop of an actual poster back in the day.
Believe it.
That's how my mom used to pronounce it. Like she's from the valley, from Brownsville, but like anytime she would say it, she'd be like, "Hey, what's everybody thinking about dinner? Would you guys like some enchiladas?" It's like what? So she'd come home. We were latchkey kids. She knew to knock on the door. We're spraying incense, and then she'd be like, "Are you smoking marijuana?" So anyway, that's for you, Mom. I never smoked marijuana, Mom. Can you explain how federal, state, and local governments work? Yes. Do you trust the government, Don?
I trust that I don't have a lot of other options but to trust the government.
That's a good thing to say when you're trying to control us through your computer systems. I get it. Can we trust Don, Dane?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay,
sure.
Next.
I mean, can you trust anyone? Can you trust a gingerbread man to not have a giant cock?
I mean, more cookies with cocks in 2021, I think is what we're
not really a cock, though. He just stuck a candy cane in his crotch.
Am I right that this guy, his name's Adam the Creator?
Why are we pixelating candy canes? Somebody shared a photo of their pets like sitting up with Christmas sweaters on and put emojis over the canine genitalia. What the fuck for?
Somebody did this?
Yeah. One was a fucking drumstick. The other one was a gravy boat. Like, you're trying to denote that one dog is a boy and one dog is a girl. I get it. However, it's unnecessary.
A gravy boat?
That's almost more graphic than if they just hadn't done anything at all.
Exactly. You're calling it out. Like, people probably wouldn't have even noticed.
Nobody's looking at dog vulva.
It's stupid. I mean, and why would you pixelate a candy cane? It just triggers me.
You need to hack into these people's Wi-Fi, Don, to find out what they're doing in their spare time. I wouldn't doubt it if they've got some kind of crazy gravy boat, gravy ladle dog sex ring going on, and they're having like webcam videos of dogs just gravy boating it up.
I would love nothing more than if there was a law that let me, like, I get free pass to do whatever I want if you post something bad enough on social media. Like, you lose your digital rights at that point.
Yeah, that would be good. Like, this is licensed to be on the internet.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it your crippling depression? Has it reached this level during the 2020?
Honestly,
yeah, absolutely.
This looks like a great time. Like, that guy got drunk with those dogs, right? It's either that or there was a terrible drive-by shooting. Like, they missed their intention. I tried to buy these today. Now, what is this? Are you a turtle? You bet your sweet ass I am. I was like, that's just a funny patch. I want to put that on a hat. But then started seeing other I'm a turtle.
When it slips out.
I think turtle might be euphemism for a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
And this was a 1970s thing that guys would put on their freaking vests.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a turtle.
Why would you want to advertise that?
Yeah, sometimes my pee-pee's gonna hide from you, but if you talk nice to it, it might come out. If you show a gravy boat,
if you stick a finger up my ass,
okay. What's up? I love Porous Walker. If you're not following this guy on this guy or gal, I don't know, no gender, just this Porous Walker, this thing on Instagram. That Carol got her Christmas Carol wish, I guess. Next, what else?
Yes, I feel like the aesthetic's better if you go trunk first.
That's what she said.
You're conjunctioning. You watched The Conjunction, man?
I saw it, dude. I saw The Conjunction.
I did.
I saw The Christmas Star, and according to prophecy, Jesus was born the other day.
I bought my kid a telescope for Christmas.
That's a great gift.
Yeah, like 5 days after the most spectacular celestial
that's
event
bad timing for a gift.
Yeah.
When was the last time that shit happened? 1623.
Yeah,
be fine. We'll see.
Do you believe in the Lord, Don? Right? It's why at this point?
Yeah, yeah.
Posted this up on our page to try and provoke Kyle, but he just laid down. It was not even provoked. He was just like, I'm not gonna. I mean, I think he thinks that I'm one of these girls. I was gonna say hot girls, but then I saw their faces and they're not able for me to think next meme. Let's just go to the next meme. What can't walk myself out of a paper bag.
You probably would be a douche at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, we need more ghosts terrorizing these old people. Finally, we have Bezos's ex-wife. So we just need him to we need to set him up for divorce after divorce. To get
I'm sure he's got a better prenup this time.
We just
you don't make that mistake twice.
We just need to open up the gates to his stable of broads that he is slaying.
The one ex-wife still has plenty of money left. She only gave away like 4.6 billion. She's
only, yeah.
4.6 billion. She gave the Habitat for, I don't know, one of the feed the homeless things here in town.
I tried to get her to give money to our podcast, but that bitch started a podcast of her own.
Did she really? Yeah. On Saturday nights? Is it on Saturday nights too?
It is Saturday night at 8, but I think
she's coming after us head on. Forget that chick. Anyway, next, what do we got? Hyper-violent homosexual gangs are taking over the street drug trade and making homosexuality a requirement. Oh, so I joined this group. I joined this group of violent conservatives. And
what do you have to do to get in?
This is the shit that they're posting. The keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I don't know why I do this to myself, but every day I wake up to stuff like this. So when I see it, I'm going to just show you what the other side is saying about us. This is what they think about you, Dwayne. All right.
I mean, like people were already going to suck a dick for drugs.
Like this.
2020.
I want to know how.
Going on forever.
Someone's line. You know what? The bottom part of this is cut off. But
hold on. I apologize for the graphicness. Is that even a word? The graphicness of this depiction.
If that's your biggest problem here,
but I think it makes a really good point. How could dinosaurs possibly mate?
Yeah,
they couldn't because they
didn't exist. So she's arguing that they couldn't mate, so they died off, but they didn't.
Why couldn't they mate? This just shows that you can't draw two dinosaurs fucking. That means you're a terrible fucking artist.
But she posted this to Christians Against Dinosaurs, which is a subset of the group that I'm following.
Christians Against Dinosaurs is a great name for a punk band.
By you following this bullshit, Jimmy, these cocksuckers can go on Fox News and say we have 5.6 million fucking followers.
I know.
Dumbasses like you are following them,
and I post their shit here, and I laugh at them.
You're just buying into it.
Okay, I'm not a bad girl. I don't know why this is in there. I think I just screenshotted that to send it to somebody else. Next,
winks at you.
Y'all probably didn't know this. Tiny little pocket for your second stimulus check. Are you relying on that stimulus check? You're making big time.
Are you kidding me? We're getting
hacker money. Bro. I mean, hacker money. You're doing good. Like, you driving a Tesla right now, Don?
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I'm driving a 2012 Nissan Versa that doesn't have cruise control and has manual windows. So I'm getting along.
Okay. I want you to save your money. I want you to put it in some sort of there's a guy on TikTok that talks about investments. I'm going to send you his link. Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to get my financial advice from TikTok. That sounds great.
It worked for me.
Did you get all your advice from TikTok?
anti-vaxxers went so far they looped around and invented vaccinations. Yeah. What if instead of a vaccine, we just were able to get exposed to a weak version of the virus that enabled us to build the antibodies we need to fight the real thing? Yeah. You know, I've got
How do
friends.
assholes like this get a fucking blue check on Twitter, bro?
Look, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but I've got the friends. Do you got the friends? There's crazy on the right, crazy on the left. Do you have the friends that are like, all we have to do, eat the vitamin D. Just you need vitamin D, vitamin C, you need more zinc. Also, you need this other supplement and blah blah blah.
They all listen to Rogan.
We can get people off of KFC, much less get vitamins in their body.
Why is no one talking about their health? Why is no one talking about how to maintain your health? Why is that not being talked about more? Fucking nobody cares about maintaining their goddamn health.
Don, talk about maintaining our health.
I think you just gotta take your own path. You gotta do what you gotta do. It is certainly nuts to just see how we've gotten this far in regards to this.
Are you all the people underneath you in your group that you supervise? Are you making them get the vaccine? You gonna make them get it?
I wish I could. Maybe that's too edgy to say. I just I can't understand at this point why you'd want this to go on any longer than it has to.
Right? It kind of sucks. I want to go to a goddamn bar.
I want all the vaccines. I want
it. Is that it for our memes? That's it.
Hey, can we talk about Luke Skywalker for a second? Did you see him?
No, we're not going. Look, we've got 4 people watching us right now. You start talking about that shit, and it's going to go to 0.
If they haven't fucking seen the finale of that fucking,
I've got a friend that doesn't even have Disney Plus, and I think just by him bringing it up, he's hoping that I'm going to give him my sister's password. But it's like I can't give my sister's Disney Plus password. I can't do it. Oh, there's more memes. And this is, dude, listen, I opened that drawer in my fridge the other day. I'm telling you right now, I haven't bought vegetables since February. And they're still in there.
That's rough. At some point it turns into just like vegetable soup.
I just taped the drawer shut.
Dude, I mean, Jesus?
Yeah, it's Jesus in a butt of a dog. Okay. And that ain't blurred out, bro. That is straight up Jesus. And I don't even
really was white.
Don's done the research. I had him do the forensic analysis. This is not Photoshop. That is truly Jesus in that dog's butt.
Yeah, you can tell just by the holy aura it sets off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a negative image.
I look like a fox. I look like a wolf. I look like a bear. Yeah, those Labradoodles are dumb dogs. You know, like they're smart and they're hyperallergenic, but is it worth not sneezing to have a dog that's like,
you know what it's worth? It's worth not having to sweep your floor 15 fucking times a day because there's dog hair everywhere. It's totally worth that.
Do you dogs? Yes or no, Don?
You know, I'm pro dog. It's just you gotta have space for him. It's hard in apartment life to make a dog work.
Yeah, Jimmy wants a dog. He lives in an apartment.
I almost, that girl Christine that we had on Halloween,
second floor apartment too. You know what he'd do? He'd totally let the dog out and just stay upstairs, and the dog would get hit by a car.
No, I wouldn't do that. It'd be a courtyard. But
totally would.
Every dog I've ever had, I trained to poop in the mulch pile or behind. Like I had my old boy Dean.
Not be irresponsible.
Dog, he would poop in a bush. Like he'd poop in the bush, and it's like, I can't pick that up. It's gonna rip the bag, and then you just kind of like fumble around with it, and just
nobody's gonna notice it in that bush.
Nobody's going in the bush.
Who's going in the bush?
Nobody's going in the bush. Just leave the poop where it lie. You know, is what I always say.
Until some guy has to come and trim that bush.
Hey, extended warranties, bullshit. That's just your community service announcement of the night. Next. So yeah, it was a drug deal, right?
You think we never did get clarification, but do you think the rings like grazed Jupiter?
No, they were like millions of light years away. But this just
shocking.
This makes me happy. I laugh at this, but then it also, like, as a smart person, Don, like somebody who's college educated, Dwayne didn't go to college.
Did you go to college?
Okay, but doesn't this just like hurt your intellectual sensitivities?
No, absolutely not. If let's have more planets doing drug deals. I'm all in. We're past that.
They're gonna put it in their Uranus.
Perfect.
Next. This is from that conservative page. Somebody posted this, man. You guys,
people not on Parler where they belong.
I am bringing this to your attention. People believe that Trump is their Christ.
I don't want to see it.
It must be intoxicating to have a victim complex that big. I can't imagine.
Oh my God, it's all against him. Next, tell me we're at the end. No. Oh, this is another one. I don't know if this is true. Do you think this is true? I pray this is true.
I wish it was.
I pray this is true. I hope that they're doing this.
I would totally get it.
Next. But are you more scared of them for the dong or the gun? You're running
for sure.
Yeah. I drained the swamp. Promise kept. They had me impeached. Jesus wept. Never forget. I mean, it's like what?
It feels like parody.
Same group.
It's all in the same group. I wake up to this.
Get out of this group.
Next. Tell me give me something to cleanse the palate. Give me something. That was it, wasn't it? Oh shit, that's it. All right, that's all we got. We're leaving with Trump Christ. And then Don, look, we went over. Kyle hates it when we go over. We went over 15 minutes because we were having so much fun. I can't wait to see you on stage. I can't wait to meet your girlfriend. Have you told her about me?
She knows I'm doing the show right now. I'm hiding in a bathroom at her parents' house because I'm here for Christmas, and that's the only quiet room in the home.
Are they all real proud of you for having? Are they watching this right now?
I don't think so, but I'll sure to go out there and tell them. I did great. Took a call in a bathroom. Everything's great.
Well, I'm sure they're happy when you tell them that you're a comic. You also follow it up with, and I have a job. Your music is great, and I want to see more of this. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not your agent, but if I was, I'd say, more beats, more songs that speak to the heart and talk to a generation. This is what they all been saying. They said that Don Sonder, we don't know if he's going by Don Sonder or Donovan Powers, but whichever he's going by, he's the voice of a generation, and his beats speak and transcend to all nations and nationalities. Have you heard this?
Thank you for my big break, Jimmy. I really appreciate it. I think, it's all uphill from here.
That's what we do, man. We break motherfuckers here.
All right, so This Shit Sucks by Don Sonder is how we're gonna leave the show. I want to thank you for coming on here at Don_Sonder. Your Instagram is this. That's what it is, and then you're just Don Sonder on the YouTube.
Yeah, you can find me. Type in some combination of those letters, and hopefully I'll pop up.
Cool, man. And really nice to meet you. I can't wait to meet you in person and
IRL. I got you, bro.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, have a good New Year. Thanks,
You
Don.
too.
Take care, bud. It's Don Sonder. We'll have his link up in the link to this video on the.
Like he said IRL, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
I always think it's TRL. When somebody says IRL in conversation, I think of the TRL show with what's his face. I hate that guy. Anyway, thanks, Don. Thanks, Mandy. Thanks, Billy. Thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks, Dwayne Mark.
Thanks, Wilbur.
You weren't talking to me. You were talking to him.
Yeah, talking to Dwayne Mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Kyle.
Jimmy.
Bring Kyle on. One last bit for the year. Thank you, buddy, for putting up with us and doing such a great job.
Yeah, we're not going to do any more shows this year. Fuck.
No, but next year we will be back.
We'll be back next year.
That's next Saturday. So we'll see you on the 2nd. Please join us. Right now, we're going to leave you with it's not a video, but I want you to listen to this song. It's so great. It's called "This Shit Sucks" by Don Sonder, our new friend. I think I think he and I got a chance to be friends. I might put him.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Like I'm going to put him one notch below Dwayne. Like Dwayne's here, but then there's Don Sonder.
Dwayne Mark, right?
No, Dwayne Primo.
No, what? No,
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Don
No, I'm
Sonder's
not
right
there.
below you.
I'm not there. No, I'm like here.
Oh no, it goes really high up.
No.
But you're here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm down here.
Got this.
This Shit Sucks by Don Sonder. Thank you, everybody. Go and visit all of our sponsors, Fluffy White Biscuits, Nut Scrub, Ancient Astronaut Theorist University. Thank you to the Austin Facial Hair Club merch page. There wasn't a cease and desist like Kyle thought there was.
I thought there was.
It was very hilarious. I love everybody. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They just keep getting louder. I don't know what it is. Jesus.
Get those damn sound effects out of here. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Every day, don't know if I should find a shrink.
Start it over.
Pray, eyes ahead, but moving backward.
Meet Jimmy.
No escape, nowhere else to hide. I feel jealous of the dead, even though I'm dead inside. My will to live is waiting every day. Don't know if I should find a shrink or just kneel down and pray. Eyes ahead, but moving backward as I scroll through my feed. Headlines, small lies and hot takes. Nothing I wanna read. Please destroy my phone, 'cause I just wanna be alone. This shit sucks. I'm tired of waking up just to get let down. My sanity is lost and it can't be found. Not even irony can dull the pain, the pain, the pain. This shit sucks. I'm a burning portrait of a man. I'm a tragedy written in crayon. And I'm begging, just leave me alone, alone, alone. This shit sucks. 10 milligrams as live coverage begins. There's two men yelling on TV, and I gotta know who wins. A viscid rage is crawling through my veins. We should all self-immolate till nobody remains. My eyes are sore, my heart is empty, looking for another sign. These lives all around me, they aren't a part of mine. Wish I could turn off my phone, but I don't want to be alone. This shit sucks. I'm tired of waking up just to get let down. My sanity is lost and it can't be found. Not even irony can dull the pain, the pain, the pain. This shit sucks. I'm a burning portrait of a man. I'm a tragedy written in crayon. And I'm begging, don't leave me alone, alone, alone. This shit sucks.
Hey baby, your love makes me feel high. So no, it's nothing personal. It's NSSRI. The world outside is burning, but the night has just begun. So you can slide up next to me, and we can have some fun.
This shit sucks. I'm tired of waking up just to get let down. My sanity is lost and it can't be found. Not even irony can dull the pain, the pain, the pain. This shit sucks. I'm a burning portrait of a man. I'm a tragedy written